It is just 12 weeks since Jacob Calland made a fatal decision to get on the back of another boy's e-scooter for a ride to the shops. They collided with a car, and after a week in a coma, Jacob died. He was 14. E-scooters are legal to buy, but in many cases, illegal to ride. You can use them on private land. You can ride them if they're part of a trial area or for public hire. So most of the ones that we all see on our streets are being ridden illegally. Jacob's mum has just launched a petition calling for tougher regulation and safety precautions. I've been speaking to her today.
Jacob was a very loving boy, very cheeky chapper, very headstrong. He knew what he wanted in life and he was always going to go for it.
And yet his life changed literally in an instant.
Split second decision. From the 18 minutes of him leaving this front door, his life was gone. It's something I've never seen before. Like, you see it on TV, but that's your life that changing in that split instance. It was surreal.
And the force with which the speed he was going on the scooter, on the back of the scooter, and the impact of the car actually knocked his training shoes off.
It did. The impact of the car knocked him onto the other side of the road, with him also losing his shoes on the way. It's like it's not real, but is in the same, if that makes any sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, your life just changes like that, and it's surreal.
And as a mum of a 14-year-old boy, you had talked about e-scooters.
Yeah.
And you told him...
No. No, I've always told him no to anything, to the e-bikes, to the electric scooters, down to anything like that, because he didn't have road sense on his feet, never mind on something as powerful as these things.
And that week after he'd had the accident, you chronicled your journey in the hospital in the form of text messages.
I did.
It must be really hard to now look back on those.
I haven't looked back. I struggle to look back because, like I say, that was my journey within that moment, and I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to look back on that. Have I watched the video? Of course I've watched it. I helped make it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that they're not there, but I did that hoping that he would come out of the other side and read those messages and understand his own journey, and he didn't get a chance to.
So what do you now hope to achieve by the petition that you've launched and the campaign that you're running in Jacob's name?
So from the petition, we want to try and get e-scooter licences put in place to stop the sales of under 18s, for them getting their hands on these kind of motorised vehicles. We want to prohibit passengers being carried on the back of e-scooters, and we also want safety equipment put in place to make these, when they have got their licence and they are safer. When we get in a car, we have to wear a seatbelt. Why, when they get on these scooters, do they just get to go on them with no helmets, no safety equipment whatsoever?
But you're not calling for a complete ban?
No.
People might be surprised by that.
Because if we was to ban everything in the world, we'd have nothing. It's not about, I don't want to come in with this, oh, let's ban this and that and the other. I want to learn. I want people to learn about these things, and we have to go on a driving test to drive a car. Why can't we go on a driving scheme that we can learn how to ride these scooters? It's not about banning it, it's about let's learn, let's make it safer, and let's enjoy these things that we can have, but in a safer way.
All this happened less than 3 months ago.
Yes, March the 27th.
Have you even had time? Because it seems you don't just get a website, a campaign, a petition, everything launched. You haven't had time to think. No, I don't want time to think yet. I want to make other people aware. I want to make other people safer. I've got the rest of my life to go now without Jacob by my side. If I can save one life before my grieving process starts, then it's all going to be worth it. You think it's not going to be you. I thought the same. I never thought that my son was going to die on an e-scooter. I hope no other parent, brother, sister, auntie, uncle has to go through this, because it isn't an easy journey. It isn't an easy fix. I just hope that our message and our campaign and what I'm doing and putting my pain into his power is going to save somebody else from doing this.